Hey everyone, it's Mad Murkrow back again with more Let's Play Pokemon Gold version. Last time we made it very quickly through Victory Road, and we're finally here. The coup de grace, the Palace of Dreams, the Elite Four, or the Pokemon League, whatever. Before we head in, we're definitely gonna wanna, let's see. Let's go buy, let's just buy it first. Let's buy some full restore since those are now available to us. We're going to want as many as we can possibly afford, which is exactly 13 of them, which is not nearly enough. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's sell some things. Let's really clear out this shitty inventory. I've got plenty of revives. I've got 6 of them. I mean, it's not plenty, really, but, you know. Okay, we can sell these. These will be valuable. Sell that. We're going to need to keep the elixirs. We're going to need those to revitalize our moves. Max push full storage, we can keep that. Full heals, max ethers. That's good. Ooh, man, I can't sell my lucky Slowpoke tail. We're definitely going to need that. Rage candy bar, it's really not that valuable. God, that's worth 5. God, we have nothing of value. Ooh, maybe I could sell some worthless TMs that I'm never going to use. Let's see. Well, I'm never going to use Sweet Scent. 500? Yeah, sure, I guess. That's fine. Icy Wind and Iron Tail are pretty good. Shadow Ball's good. Mud Slap, not very good. Not very powerful. That's good. Ice Punch, we'll keep that. Swagger, I'm never going to use that. I have plenty of Swagger already. The ladies just... I mean, as we've seen, the ladies just cannot keep their hands off me. Sandstorm, we don't really need that. I never use moves like that anyway. Attract, we're going to keep for pure annoying factor in case I feel like annoying somebody. Thief, that's a good dark type mood for this game. Fury Cutter. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that because it takes way too long, in my opinion, for it to gain any decent power. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Let's buy some more full restores. 6 more of them. Sure, that'll do. That'll just have to do for now. I could sell some max potions, honestly. Or hyper potions. How much are they worth? What if I sold 20... What if I sold all of them? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. Sweet. Full restores, please. Can't believe I don't have a lot of money. Wow, I just sold all that for 5 full restores. Whatever. God, I hope that's enough. Man, I really hope that's enough. 25 of them, got 2 max potions, 6 revives. I think we're ready. Honestly, there's no point in fooling around. Let's just go right for it. Alright, so let's jump right into it then. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I healed up the Pokemon Center. So our first opponent is going to be Will, and he uses Psychic-type Pokemon. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Murk. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my Psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Alright, and while we battle Will, let's continue off of my rant about competitive games and Pokemon and stuff like that. You thought I'd forget, didn't you? Oh, you thought I'd forget. Oh, but I don't. Mad Murkrow never. He never disappoints. So, I think I talked enough about about Super Smash Bros. And the developers not supporting the community. And honestly, because of that, people in that community refuse to move away from playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, and because of that, the game has become incredibly stale. There's only so many strategies that will be seen, that could be done, that could be played over and over again in that game. People have mastered every character, every facet, every move, every damn atomic detail of that game. And because of that, because there's no... The series needs to be refreshed and revitalized, but the new games just don't allow for as much competitive play as Melee does. And because of that, the community is slowly dying out. Now, please don't go tippy-tapping away, well, whatever. If you go tippy-tapping away in the comments about how the Smash Bros. Community is or isn't dying, you know, fucking, it's just my opinion, alright? So don't get all twisted up and odd about it. I won't stop you from having yours. If you know, if this upsets you or whatever, that's your business. I don't really care. It's just my opinion. Don't let it hurt you too much. If it does, well, fucking, it just is what it is. Life sucks, deal with it. Whatever, anyway. So let's take a look at a different series where the developers do pay attention and help the community within it. I'm gonna take the example, Street Fighter. Now you can say anything that you want about Capcom, especially with all the shit they've done over the past 5 to 10 years. You know, not coming out with Mega Man Legends 3, Dead Rising 3 being a flop, you know, getting rid of the creator of Mega Man, and all that other stuff. Just a whole bunch of shit that they've been doing wrong and bad, and all that other shit. But the one thing that Capcom does right is they protect their golden goose. They protect Street Fighter at all costs. They listen to the fans. They take their complaints seriously. They take everything they have to say seriously, and they put a lot of effort into making the next Street Fighter game good. Now, that's all subjective opinion too. A lot of people, but the point, look, I'll just skip right into the nitty-gritty of it. When a new Street Fighter game comes out, everyone moves to it generally without question. Like, there will be people who say that Street Fighter 4 is the better game and all that other stuff, and that's totally cool and that's their opinion, but there is not a tremendous league of Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 3 competitors like how there were when those games were new or maybe one game old. You know, like, people in the Street Fighter community will move on to Street Fighter 5. There is no doubt about that, like how they moved from 3 to 4 over time, because Capcom takes care of the community. They go through everything that they can to make sure that competitive community is catered to and is healthy and is strong, because that community is the life stream, the lifeblood of that game. It keeps that fucking company afloat right now, honestly. Let's continue after we talk to Koga. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in the shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison, prepare to be victims of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall soon see. As you shall soon see. Soon enough see. Now, this is quite the promotion. If you played Gen 1, you know that Koga was the gym leader at Fuchsia City, and he's actually made the transition. He's proved himself as a worthy trainer. He's made it all the way to Elite Four. So congratulations, Koga. This one's to you. Unfortunately, you're going to lose now. So Koga specializes in poison-type Pokemon, like this Ariados here. And most famously, his very, 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 very annoying Muck. But I'm prepared for him this time. So, what does all this I'm saying have to do with Pokemon? Now, in my opinion, the competitive scene is good and bad for the Pokemon community. It's good in the fact that it breathes new life into this game series. It keeps people around. People who enjoy playing Pokemon competitively are more likely to play the game for long periods of time, as opposed to people who are like me, who like to play Pokemon for the, you know, for the story and the characters and the adventure and stuff like that. Because once you beat the game, it's and the post-game story, which is, you know, obviously much shorter, like, the content is gone. Like, there's none more to be had. Sure, I could go around catching all the Pokemon, which I very much greatly enjoy doing, but the main point of catching Pokemon, aside from the adventure aspect and the completionist aspect, is to battle with them, you know, for fun and then competitively with your friends, or seriously competitively against strangers and whatever and shit, you know? So the competitive community is a good thing, and I'm not going to demonize them or like, or talk down to them or whatever in this video, because I do like them. I think it's a good thing for Pokemon. I just think it's a bad thing, because it detriments the way I like to play. It doesn't detriment the way I play per se, but it basically works out like this, is that before people figured out EV and Ivies and stuff like that, Pokemon games focused on what I believe is the main tenet that drew people to Pokemon in the first place, as we all are kids, when we were all kids. The same theme that echoes through the show: adventure, discovery, making friends, all that other stuff, living life and exploring. It's fantasy and all those other stuff. You know, I can't explain it very well right now, but I swear to you, I'm being genuine. I just wish I could explain it more eloquently right now. So as the games become more competitive-centric, is the word I'll use, that makes less room for more story and adventure-based content in favor of the more longevity-favored competitive content. Now, like I said, I'm not going to argue with this. It's a good thing and a bad thing. I believe that the bad it makes is made up for with the good that it creates. It keeps cranking out new Pokemon games for me to enjoy throughout the years. So many Pokemon games that I've been able to enjoy them steadily throughout my entire life since I was a 5-year-old kid. But like I said, it just kind of makes me feel a little left out in the cold. I would just appreciate it if there was more story content and more adventures, because the thing I liked about Pokemon is adventuring around, discovering a new world, meeting strange and exotic creatures and their strange exotic trainers, and forming bonds of friendship and stuff like that. Kind of like how the Persona series is, or whatever, you know? Like, I believe that the main reason that people play the Persona games is not just because of, like, the, you know, fun battle system and dungeon crawling and stuff. It's because of the bonds that they make with the characters and the adventures that they have along the way. And for me, that's always been the most important part of Pokemon. But that's just me. If you're into the competitive aspect of Pokemon, there's nothing wrong with that either. I just think it's a double-edged sword, a give and take, you know? And there's nothing wrong with it. It just, in my opinion, it just takes away from what is my favorite aspect of the game. But whatever, I guess that's the rant. So here we are. We're already at the third member of the Elite Four, who was an original member. He's our first returning member of the original Elite Four in Kanto version. It's Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to be trained to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I sense no fear in you. You look determined. Prepare for battle. Ready, Murk? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! Yeah, in the original Kanto League Elite Four, Bruno is actually the second trainer that you fought, so I kind of consider this a promotion for him, if you will. It looks like I completely started out on the wrong foot. I thought he was going to sound out as Onyx first. But hey, look, he's got a Hitmontop. I see that you too are a man of culture and taste, Bruno. Yep, he's going to use Dig, which really isn't going to affect us anyway because we're a flying type Pokemon. We'll just counter up with Fly. He'll miss, and then our attack will land. It doesn't affect us anyway. Oh, good, he's going to use Detect. What an asshole. Okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. We'll just do it again. Quick attack, that shouldn't do too much damage. Honestly. Ooh, fuck you, dude. Come on. You just gonna play it like that? Okay. We'll see about that. I should have been using Gust from the beginning. I'm glad I didn't get rid of that move. Let's do it again really quick. Not as quick as him, apparently. Nice, there we go. That'll get it done. I'm hoping Ho-Oh will be able to stand up to his stronger Pokemon later on. Oh, Gravel hit level 41, which is good. Oh, yes, finally, Earthquake! Absolutely. Bye-bye, Magnitude, you served us well. But nothing can compare to the magnitude of Earthquake. Alright, Hitmontop level 32. Fucking sweet, dude. Onyx. Yes, we will switch out for... Let's send Gyarados out. Gyarados will be able to take care of him. Now, Bruno's thing is he's supposed to be into fighting-type Pokemon, but he has an Onyx, pretty much just to fuck with you. It's not like there's not enough fighting-type Pokemon at the time Gen 2 came along. Like, I get it, kinda, for, like, Gen 1, there was, like, 5 or 6 fighting-type Pokemon. If you, like, well, so there's Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and then Mankey and Primeape. That's how it's said. Hitmonchan switching out. Back to Ho-Oh. Ooh, we have to watch out, because I know for a fact this Hitmonchan knows Thunder Punch. And the Sandstorm rages on. Yes! Thank God we got that off before him. I'm hoping that we can hit him. And this will kill him. Because we really need this to take him out. Good. Perfect. His Hitmonlee's going to be harder because his Hitmonlee knows the move High Jump Kick, which will hit us regardless of whether or not we are... which will hit us if when we are in the air using Fly. Now here's his signature Pokemon, Machamp. This one's definitely going to be tough. I have a feeling that this one might know a Rock-type move, but I'm not entirely... Yep, there it is. Rock Slide. Good thing we dodged that. That would do ×4 damage to us, consider that we are fire and flying type. If this Sandstorm doesn't take us out first, that is. I'm hoping that this Fly will be enough. It's probably just barely gonna cut it. Nice job, Ho-Oh. Sweet. Level 41. He's gonna send a Hitmonlee. Let's... Man, I'm gonna keep out Ho-Oh, and I'll just heal him up. Finally, the Sandstorm subsided. Ah, God, I have to use a Max Potion. Because he's definitely gonna, if we use Fly, even if we get it off first, he's definitely gonna use High Jump Kick, and that'll definitely knock us down. Yep, there it is. I knew it was coming. Now, the caveat to High Jump Kick is, it is actually, as of this point in the game, if I remember correctly, it should be the most powerful fighting type move. I believe it has about 110 power, but only 90 accuracy. Now, here's the thing. When High Jump Kick misses... Oop. I guess not. I thought it was supposed to. I guess maybe that's just if he misses on the ground. If High Jump Kick misses, it should say that Hitmonlee kept going forward and crashed into the ground, and it hurts himself. But we got through him, no biggie. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Let's see. Our Hitmontop still doesn't know any fighting type moves. Quite troublesome. Well, I think I know one fighting type move we can at least teach him. Oh, first we could probably teach him Ice Punch, honestly. No, we can't, because he kicks. Because he uses his kicks, Nicky. Murk, whatever. You guys already knew my name. Ooh. 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 Alright, well, we'll just go ahead and roll on with... Let's just go with Typhlosion for now. That'll help. Because our next trainer is a completely new member, much like Will and Koga to the Elite Four. One of my favorite members, really. I think she's really cool. This is Karen. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Murk? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing. And they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try and entertain me. Let's go. I kind of gave her a man's voice, but, you know, I didn't really... I can only do, like, an annoying girl's voice. I don't... You know. So as Karen said, she uses Dark-type Pokemon, like this Umbreon. One of my personal favorite Pokemon of all time, honestly. We should be able to take him out, though. Let's use Flame Wheel. That's definitely going to help us because Umbreon has high defense and high special defense, but I believe his special defense is higher than his physical defense. So we could really use a... Yeah, we could really use a fighting type Pokemon right about now. I was hoping that Hitmonlee would have learned something. Hitmontop would have learned something cool by now, but that is apparently not the case. That's okay. We'll just keep him on the party though, because I think he's awesome. And plus, there's no PCs around here to swap him out. Not like I have anything useful to swap him out for anyway. She's probably going to annoyingly use a goddamn potion on her Umbreon now, and I don't want to miss, so I'm just going to finish it off with Swift, because that never misses. Alright, she didn't heal him up, which is good for us. Ooh, dang, we almost hit level 50. But Hitmontop hit level 33, which is perfect. Gengar. We're definitely going to switch out for Graveler. Now, she says Dark-type Pokemon, but, like, Gengar's not a Dark-type. God, he looks so awesome, though, in this game. I fucking love Gengar. Also one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. I'd probably say that about like 100 Pokemon. But I just have a different definition of what top 10 means. But anyway, Gengar is a ghost and poison type Pokemon, as I've already told you from, Morty's gym back in Ecruteak City. But I guess, there aren't a lot of dark type Pokemon, so that's just that, Send Typhlosion out again. Now, our real problem is going to come up in the other room with the champion, because I don't really have a lot of good Pokemon to take him out. I'm going to mainly rely on Graveler in there, to be honest. But we'll see how that turns out. Once again, she uses once again, another female trainer using Vileplume, like with an evil theme to it. Like, again, because it's vile, it's evil, and it does have kind of like this evil look to it with the pixel art in this game, and I really do think it's cool. But it's not a Dark-type Pokemon, and it's not, like, evil in any particular... I guess it's kind of evil. Hey, look at that thing! Wow, what a great Pokemon! God, he looks so... Murkrow looks so derpy in this game. I'm really glad they cleaned that up in later games. Look at his, like, little feather hat. It's all lopsided, his beak's all weird. That's how you know Karen's a great trainer, though. If you have a Murkrow in your party, you just, you got good taste. Let me go back to Graveler. Now she sends out her signature Pokemon, Houndoom. I think the sprite for Houndoom is so cool. In Gold version, in Silver version, it's a little bit different. It looks like it's more like a dog in like attack position. Like when a Rottweiler like barks at you. But like, it's spitting fire in this one. Like, that's so much cooler. It shows you everything you need to know about this Pokemon. It's so cool and badass. Awesome. Alright, Hitmontop. Well, aren't you good? I like that. I like that in a trainer. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. And that's really the main reason I like Karen, is she basically condensed my entire rant about Pokemon, the competitive scene and whatever, into a simple line of dialogue. I feel like when you go for Eevee and Ivy training and competitive scene, it leaves a small pool of Pokemon to be used. And a lot of Pokemon get tossed at the wayside, being called useless, or with the growing change of Pokemon and stuff like that, and people just getting older, there's all this talk that people have about this Pokemon being ugly, or this generation not being as creative or cool as the last, or whatever. I'm just here to have fun, And whether it's weak or strong or Pokemon, just, play with your favorites. I think that's a great message, and I think Karen's awesome. But we don't have time to dawdle on that any longer. We have a champion to beat. Let's see. Alright, Typhlosion, you're our leader. Ah, Lance, we should have known. I've been waiting for you. Murk! I knew that with your skills you would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer and as Pokemon League champion, I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Alright. There he is. The Batman of the fucking Pokemon world. Let's do it, Lance. Let's dance! So he opens up with a Gyarados. So we're going to open up Typhlosion and use Thunder Punch, which will easily take care of him being a water flying type. It'll do ×4 damage and immediately get him right the fuck out of our face. Nice. Next he's going to send out Aerodactyl, which we can still honestly take care of with Typhlosion, being that it's a rock flying type. We're playing a bit of a dangerous game here, but I don't necessarily want to switch out to Gyarados just yet. I'm gonna try and save him for right now. Can we take care of him? Yes, we can. Critical hit definitely helps us. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. All the hours and everything we've been through. Yep, there it is. Dragonite. That's what I'm worried about. So we're going to switch over to Graveler. Since we don't have any Ice types and we don't have any Dragon-type Pokemon, we're going to rely on its Flying-type weakness. Here's a fun fact. Lance is a fucking cheater. Dragonite doesn't evolve in... Dragonair doesn't evolve into Dragonite until fucking level 55. So... Lance comes down to, like, the Lake of Rage and starts bitching about fucking all these poor Gyarados being forced to evolve before they're ready. What about you, you son of a bitch? Thankfully, that Twister move didn't do very much, because I don't think he has a lot of moves to take care of a Rock-type Pokemon. Yeah, that says super effective, but I'm not really seeing a super effective result. We're just going to keep on keeping on with it. We can't use Earthquake because he's a flying type Pokemon. That's not going to work. But that'd be really helpful if we could somehow get that off. I'm hoping that this Twister doesn't kill us. It's probably going to kill him, actually. I was actually kind of careless. Ooh, hold on. Ah, fine. That's okay. We'll just keep rocking on with Typhlosion. Maybe Ho-Oh later. We'll use Thunder Punch. That should do some adequate damage. Nice. Hitmontop hits level 35. Perfect. He sends out another Dragonite. I'm scared that one of these Dragonite knows Surf. I have a distinct memory about that. At least I think I do. Of course he's going to do that, which is really annoying. In the meantime, I'm going to take this opportunity to revive our Graveler, because that's going to help us. The more Pokemon we have, the more Pokemon we can throw at him, the better. And then he's going to use Hyper Beam! That's a good one! Oh, good! That's great, that's perfect. Oh, hey man, didn't even do that much damage. What am I even worrying about? He has to recharge, so we're going to hit him again with another Thunder Punch. Now, the thing is, if he misses with Hyper Beam, he doesn't have to recharge, which is kind of a silly caveat, but whatever. I don't think he should be able to kill us with that. Yeah, we're good. As long as... Yes, as long as Typhlosion wasn't going to be paralyzed by that. Perfect. He's going to send out Charizard, that's no big deal. We're going to use a full restore. Because our Typhlosion is not feeling too good right now, but it's okay. We're going to feel great once we become champions! He's going to use Wing Attack. That should be fine. Yeah, only 30 damage. We got this. We got this in the bag. One Thunder Punch save specially for you, Charizard. That should take him out. Ooh, just barely hanging on. I don't feel like I need to waste another Thunder Punch on him, so we'll just use Swift. Nice. Now, we just need to hold on for one more Pokemon. Another Dragonite. His final Dragonite. We'll stick true with Typhlosion. We'll use Thunder Punch. I'm hoping for paralysis. No such luck. And he's going to use Safeguard to negate any effects that could possibly happen for paralysis later. I'm going to see how much damage Swift does before I give him a max elixir or something. Okay, he's going to use Outrage. That's going to be trouble for us. That's going to be big trouble for us. That's a powerful, powerful move. We're going to switch out to Graveler, because now that he's used Outrage, he's stuck using that move for another 2 to 3 turns. And it shouldn't be too effective. Okay, he's totally going to knock him out. Totally going to knock him out. We'll send out Ho-Oh for now. He's gonna use Hyper Beam. No, wait. That's not fair. You're supposed to be confused after using Outrage for 3 turns. That is not fucking fair at all. What the fuck's going on? And he uses a full restore. Beautiful. Okay. Don't piss me off, Lance. Okay, we missed. That's okay though. Let's heal up. Typhlosion needs all his moves healed up. He's gonna use Hyper Beam on Ho-Oh. That may knock him out, honestly. Or he could hold on like a badass. Or he can get knocked out, as I predicted. That's okay, too. Because we're still in the game. Don't even worry about it. We'll send out Gyarados for now. Gyarados is merely a distraction while we heal up our Pokemon. I didn't come all this way just to lose to a level 50 fucking Dragonite. Alright, he must recharge, which is perfect. We're going to use this opportunity to just straight up heal Typhlosion. We got this. That probably... yeah, that's going to knock him out for sure. Get out there, Typhlosion. Let's show him what we're made of. Dragonite will definitely have to recharge on this turn, so we might be able to get in a second Thunder Punch. Yep, there we go. Perfect. We've already got the upper hand. He's probably going to retaliate with another Outrage or another Hyper Beam. Or Safeguard. Okay, he's going to try and protect himself from paralysis. Because that would honestly screw him up pretty hard if he got paralyzed. One more Thunder Punch ought to do it. As long as this Outrage isn't a critical hit, we're going to be good. I think we got him. I think we got him, folks. Hell yeah, motherfucker! Oh yeah! Brought down by the Thunder Punch Typhlosion. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Hell yeah, everybody! We did it! We did it! Woo! You've become truly powerful, Murk. Your Pokemon responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow stronger with your Pokemon. Huh? Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Ah, Murk. It's been a long while. You certainly look more mature. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for Pokemon has made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as much as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations, Murk. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Murk, could you come with me? Oh wait, we haven't done the interview. Angry pacing. It's been a long time since I've last came here. This is where the honor of the Pokemon League champions are stored for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today we witness the rise of a new Pokemon League champion. A trainer who feels compassion and trust in his Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. the new league champion, who has all the makings of greatness. Murk, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. New Hall of Famer, Typhlosion, level 50, number 157. Gyarados, number 130, level 31. I'm not going to go through this whole spiel, but we did it, everybody! Can you fucking believe it? Can you absolutely believe it? I know. I can't believe it myself, honestly. Good on you, Hitmontop. You totally deserved it. You know, there were times, it was tough, you know. It was a tough journey, but I knew I had you guys believe in me the whole time. You know, I could feel your energy. I could feel your support. And I'd just like to thank you all for coming with me, you know, because I couldn't have done this without you guys. 170 Murk. 15 hours and 14 minutes. Not bad. It's not one of my shortest playthroughs by a long shot. But I guess they just take longer when I'm sitting here blabbering, right? 174 Pokemon Seed, 26 owned. Rating, you're getting good at this, but you have a long way to go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, or is it? As I promised, we will be going to Kanto, and we will be going on another adventure very soon. There's a lot more to explore out there. It's a great big world full of so many Pokemon and so many people to meet. There's so many trainers who are waiting to battle us and try and take our glory as the great new champion of Johto of the entire Pokemon League. And I'm hoping that all you guys are going to join me there when we take on the second campaign of Pokemon Gold version, where we storm our way into Kanto and take over the Pokemon homeland, where it all began. We're going to battle all 8 gyms, and we're going to run into a lot of familiar faces if you remember everything from Gen 1. It's going to be a great adventure. We're going to see some new Pokemon and make some new friends. I'm going to swear a lot. I'm gonna geek out. I'm gonna rant. There's gonna be a bunch of shit. Maybe I'll get some guests on with me. Maybe I'll get Christian. Maybe I'll get who knows. Let's just go for 100 episodes of Pokemon Gold version. Maybe if we're lucky, I'll catch all the Pokemon. That'll be like a huge bonus episode or something. I don't know. All I know is I had a great time doing this, and I'd like to personally thank you all for coming with me on my journey on my first ever Let's Play here on YouTube. It's a game that I've always wanted to do ever since I first started watching Let's Plays, and it means a lot to me that you stuck with me through the whole thing and endured it with me. You know, it means a lot. So I'd like to thank you guys, you know, again and again and again for coming with me. And don't worry, there's always going to be more Pokemon adventures on the way. So, this is Mad Murkrow signing off. Sit back and enjoy the music.